Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. There have been a cry over the Airpeace and the Anambra International Airport, popularly called Kodili-nye International Passenger and Cargo Airport at Umueri, Anambra State, over many issues. But we are ignoring it for some time. But finally, we are now determined to discuss about it and to alert everyone and the government about the ongoing issues that need to be dealt with if we are to move to the set development goals, both for the homeland and for the Anambra State government, which is very, very important. And that's the reason why this channel is here, to checkmate the activities of the monopolists and governments and others in to make sure that people are not being ripped off, or homeland are not being undermined by selfish interests and others. But before we do, I welcome you once again to another round of street vlogging, where we dwell on improvement, homeland improvement, and where we actually do justice to many interactions and burning issues on the street. And I do believe that you will always join in this bad wagon to make sure that things work in a perfect condition. We iron out things, and we also hope that you will help us to share the videos and also to contribute in the comment section of all these things, because by you commenting, you help the organizing of this YouTube channel to continue to improve and improve. I am so Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. So let us discuss several things. You know, in the past we've been talking about the nonchalant attitude of Anambra State government under Professor Charles Soludo on the airports, state-owned airport at Umueri, popularly known as Kodili-nye International Cargo and Passenger Airport, Umueri, Anambra State. And we were talking about that it seems that it's not one of the priorities of the government of Anambra State, that maybe the prof doesn't understand the economic importance of the airport, a working airport, and with pretty well scheduled flight operations. But after those things, the prof started to show some interest by doing some projects in the airport, which for us is still far below the expectation of real driving the airport to be very active and to basically contribute to the economy of the state. So he at the moment he's doing the presidential lodge or wing of the airport, executive wing as popularly called, and he actually refurbished the airport road, which was not done by Sir Willie Obiano, who constructed it and leave it and commissioning without actually doing some major things on that. And the other things he promised that he would do in that airport, which he also awarded a contract of night landing facilities, which by now the contract should have been almost completed. But there are major things, policy things that the governor, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, we were hoping that he would have done, which he has not done. So some of them are what the people were talking about. Why is it there that Anambra Airport charge more? The plane going to Anambra Airport charge more than Asaba and some others. And why is it that there are always delays in that airport? That actually, I seem that there is a gang up to push everybody to Asaba. So they were saying that in spite of Airpeace and United being Anambra state-born billionaires and airport airline owners, that it seems that they are not really into the agenda of really developing that state by making some sacrifices. That some days there are some issues with the schedules of departures and landing in that airport, and that has actually affected some dignitaries who most of the time try to go to Asaba, and the nonchalant attitude of the government not trying to break the monopoly. So now that's where we come in. Airport is very important. You can see what happened in Enugu State. In spite the airport in Enugu actually have more flights coming into it than Anambra State, the governor of Enugu State knows that if he doesn't intervene in one way or the other, those flight operations or airport owners will actually derail his agenda of making Enugu State a destination, not a departure point. So what he did is basically, you know that some of these business consign in the aviation sector are more like concerned on making profits, not really trying to help in the development of the economy. So you notice that most of the time investors want to come to Enugu State, but there is no flight going at a particular days or particular time. So what the Enugu State governor did is basically he's trying to break that by launching. He has broken that by launching the Enugu Air. So we are expecting Anambra State government to attract more airlines in the Anambra airport to break the cycle of monopoly by those two friends that are running airport operations, airline operation in Anambra State. They remain two friends. They are not really competitors because their pricing doesn't show anything, and because lack of government agencies in Nigeria that should have been trying to stop monopolistic behaviors by companies, they are non-existent and the people are being ripped off. So to save Anambra State from the quagmire and the difficulties of people using the airport, the government should attract more airlines, or the government should look at the possibility of floating an airline which can actually cover the lapses of this Airpeace and United. I don't know what you think about that. Have you used Anambra Airport before? If you can go to the comment section and comment, and what people are reporting, is that true? If it's true, comment. If it's not, remember, this is not a political attack or anything. We are trying to improve the homeland. Please judge the message and leave the messenger. Have a wonderful time. I am Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. See you in the next one, and God bless you. Bye.